If you didn't know already, I am a big Spider-Man fan, and over the years, LEGO has made tons of interesting Spider-Man sets. So today, I bought the new Spider Lair, and hopefully it's not like the others. So after building this set, I can really say this is probably one of my favorites that I have ever got for in the Spider-Man theme. Figures included all have really good printings, and first of all, we're talking about Spider-Man. We have 4 different versions of Spider-Man in this set, and honestly, it's just pretty awesome. So first of all, we do have the default version. He does have his arm printing, but no leg printing. We have the ultimate suit, which is pretty awesome based off the PS4 design. And then we have the Iron Spider, which is the suit designed by Iron Man, which is a pretty awesome suit. And then finally, we have the Peter Parker suit. And may I ask, why does this exist? Like, is this the suit he wears after Mysterio reveals his identity? What the? And then next we have our 2 villains of this set. First of all, we have a fantastically designed Green Goblin with some great printing. And then we have this guy. You literally come in 99% of Spider-Man sets. There is way too many Venoms and way too many sets. Like, that's a bit too much. You know, LEGO's really pushing it this time because this set includes 2 figures that already came in the Venomsaurus set. Like, that's kind of ridiculous. You know, this place really makes you feel like Spider-Man. Although I don't like the concept of Spider-Man having a lair, I think that's more of a thing for Batman, like not for Spider-Man. I still think this is a really nice design set. I really love the color scheme of the blue and red. I think it really looks really nice together. It really blends well. Love things like the spider computer because it really adds a lot of detail and Easter eggs into the set. And let's take a look at all those screens that are actually on them. Our first screen has a spider bot. Then we have the arms of the Iron Spider. We have an email from J. Jonah Jameson saying,
"Where were you? Photographing squirrels? You're fired."
And then another screen on here, we have the Spider-Man suits, and all of these look pretty cool. We have the Spider-Man, the Ultimate Spider-Man suit. We have the Iron Spider, and also Bombastic Bagman. Would love if this Easter egg actually turned out being a real thing. We also have a screen with the Spider-Man. In our last screen right here, this is actually a reference to the Marvel superhero game. This is so cool, because I used to play that game so much. And apparently, actually on the website, it says it's a PS4, like it's officially a PS4 right here. Above our computer, we do have the Spider-Man logo, and this thing looks really good. It's actually a sticker. We also do include the suit rack, and this is also a really good feature right here. We have 3 different places we can place our suits, and there's really not much to say about it. We do have a skateboard ramp, and this is maybe a reference to Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, but I'm not really sure. But we do also have a skateboard. On the other side, we do have a jail cell and also a basketball net. In the jail cell, we can put our Venom in there, and I'll tell you about the other features later. And then in the middle, we have a place we can put our Spider Bike. This is a vehicle in a Spider-Man set, but honestly, I'm not that annoyed by this one. This one doesn't mind. You can turn it on a 360-degree angle, and it works pretty well. We do have the tools, and there was a lot of these. I didn't know that there was so many different tools in LEGO. That's basically all our details, so let's move on. The features in this set include this cannon. So cool, so creative, totally not like advent calendar builds. Like, this honestly is okay. Like, it's a fun feature to play around with, but it's not something I'll ever need. Kind of missed a lot. Like, a lot. It was kind of bad. Finally. For our Green Goblin glider, this thing, it's interesting. I think they could do a lot better. I don't know, I just don't think this really looks that great. The only thing about it is I'm so glad that this thing doesn't include stud shooters. Unlike things like the 501st Battle Pack. That was a nightmare. With the suit racks, we do have the feature of actually detaching both of them and these can actually connect together, or you can stack them on top of each other. These are actually the same designs as on the Iron Man armory, and honestly that just makes me want to buy that set more. So yeah, that's basically the features of this set, and let's wrap up to my final thoughts. As I said already, this is probably one of my favorite Spider-Man sets I've ever got. There's so many different Spider-Man sets that have just weird builds and motorcycles and you know, all that stuff, and this one really takes the cake. It is just so good with all the details on it. I wouldn't say it would be perfect, but I think it's a good playset if you're a kid, or even if you're like me. So that is going to be the end of today's video. Thank you guys for watching, goodbye, and have a good day.